So I feel like this is going to be my first YouTube video. My kittens are being so noisy. It's going to be so unprofessional because, like, I don't want to put all my energy into this because I know it's not going to go well. So don't expect much. I'm doing the bare minimum. The bare minimum. I'm also very sleep deprived. I'm tired. Bit depressed. Bit manic. You know how it is. But currently, I thought I'd show some of my whips, my work in progresses. So I got this new yarn yesterday, and it's really nice. It's like a tweed. I feel like an influencer. Yeah, so it's like a orangey tweed color. It's like 4-ply. So I got this, and I also got a green, which is over there, but I really don't want to go over there and get it. So I've just sat down and I'm like warm. But I'm making this raglan t-shirt, which is a pattern that I've had for a while, but I've never actually done it because I'm lazy. So I thought I'd kind of just might as well do it while, I'm unemployed now. So got nothing better to do. So this is kind of like the collar, and the interesting thing about this pattern is the collar is actually, it's like a folded hem, which I've never done before. So I was like, ooh, I want to try that. So it's kind of weird because I've cast it on, and usually when you make a collar, it's usually like ribbing, where this isn't, it's just like plain stockinette. So it feels really weird to just knit something in a circle, pure stockinette, like as soon as you start it, if that makes sense. So it's a bit weird, but I think after that, I think it's folded, but like, it's folded in a weird way. I don't know. It's one of them things where I'm like, I've not actually read it, but I'll kind of get, I'm worrying about that when I come to it. So that's the whole thing. I also have, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna have to get up. This is why I don't want to do YouTube, because I'm so unprofessional. This is actually my ride or die bag. So while I'm here, I'm gonna like properly just kind of get as much content as possible out of this video. So this is kind of something else I'm working on. This is the Lunan Tea by the Craybear. She's like my religious icon at the moment. Like, I've made so many of her patterns. I know it looks like a bra. I know. Just trust me. Trust the process. So this has got it's like a polo collar, which I've never done before. So I'm really in my experimental era. I'm just trying to like, upskill on different things. So yeah, so oh, cat, please. The energy too much today. Yeah, so I joined it in the round yesterday. This is in it's 3x1 rib, which is pretty dope. This is also in 4-ply. I'm in my fingering weight yarn era, what can I say? And it's a really nice pattern, so I'm excited to kind of do that. I did do another one in DK in like a stripy moment, but it made me want to like unalive myself, so I was like, nah, it's too many changing colors and it's too many like ends to weave in. So that's the whole thing. While I've got my bag here, this is kind of what I usually have in my bag. And so I always have yarn, obviously. I have my trusty Geogo, whatever it is, needles. I know the case is absolutely disgusting, but I actually customize mine. Like, I put little patches on them, like iron-on patches, to make it a bit more palatable, because the case looks like a fucking teacher's curtain, and it makes me feel sick. But I also keep my, oh no. I also keep my, what the fuck's it called? Get in there, you... Yeah, so I also keep my Knit Pros in here as well. Because you just never know. You always have to have about 10 needles on you at all time. I'm like a smackhead. Where the fuck does that come from? Oh my god. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning and my kittens are like, all like, why are you up at this time? Let's play. And I'm like, just leave me alone. Yeah, so I always keep them on me at all time because, you know. I also keep my other Knit Pro case. This I keep like all my cables and kind of like fixed needles. I also like my gauge counter, which I never use because I'm bad. Some DPNs, which I find I only really use DPNs when I make socks, and not even like properly. Like I only really use DPNs for like the heel flap, and then kind of like go back to magic loop, not magic loop, tiny circulars. My cat's just run off with the loo roll. You're gonna make me edit. I don't want to edit. I also have a sock. I always have a sock, at least one sock. This is kind of like, I started to do like a colourwork sock moment, which we all know I'm never going to finish, but can we just... Can we just have 5 minutes peace and quiet? Yeah, I've made so many socks and I've not finished any of them. I've probably only finished about one sock ever in my life, like one pair. Tape measure, always, because you just never know when you need to measure something. Oh my god, my hand's a mess. Oh yeah, this is like the green yarn I got the other day. Sexy. What else do I have? A pen, but you don't necessarily need a pen. This literally comes with me everywhere. So this is my little tin of stitch markers. It usually has scissors, stitch stoppers, which are about as useful as a chocolate fireplace. Kind of darning needles, embroidery needles, I don't know what you call them. A broken DPN because same. These as well, which I bought on fucking Temu for a gag, and they actually do work. I'm actually quite surprised. You basically, it just helps separate your colour when you do colour work. It's a bit hard to kind of like get used to, but you know, I don't love colour work, but I don't hate it. But you know, I just like a plain colour sometimes. You know, let's not dick around. Let's just have one colour and let's just make it interesting. Let's give us some texture, you know? I feel like you're biting something. Please don't. Yeah. I can't remember what I was going to say. I also have a little sketchbook. That's where I kind of write my poetry. No, I'm joking. I usually just do some like designs because I really want to like design my own sweater, jumper, whatever. But I don't know what I'm doing, so I just kind of wing it. Stop. Yeah, so this has got my kind of my kittens trying to attack me. So some of my little designs here. I really wanted to do like a textured, like not cable, but cable. Like I had an idea, but I'm not gonna follow through on it because I'm lazy and I can't commit to anything I do. But yeah, that's kind of like usually what I keep in my bag. About 3 whips, 2 mini noodles. Like if I got stopped by the police, I feel like I'd be arrested because they're like, I got so much like sharp objects in my pocket, in my bag. I mean, yeah. So don't do anything I wouldn't. Like and subscribe. That's what they say, isn't it? Like and subscribe. Click that bell. I don't know. What do they say? Click that bell and get notified whenever I upload a new video. Yeah, like I said, I may or may not try and do more videos on YouTube. It depends what the vibe is, because honestly, I would love to do YouTube, but I just don't know what to do. Like, I feel like there's so many knitting YouTubers that do amazing content, and I'm like, I don't necessarily feel like I have anything to add. And I don't know if my content works, like long form, because I know for a fact I love to knit to long form content. Like, give me like a 3 hour serial killer documentary, and I'm like, I'm bliss, I'm happy. So maybe, I don't know. So if anyone has any ideas of what I can actually do, that'd be cool. Do I have anything like I could do? Probably not, because I have no life. So yeah, love that for you. So see you later.